Welcome back. My name is John Jeffries. I'm the Vice Chair of the North Carolina Locksmith Licensing Board. In this video, we want to go over the website that the Licensing Board operates and the information available to the public and licensed locksmiths or people interested in becoming licensed locksmiths in North Carolina. On the home page, you will find links to Certamy. Certamy is software used by the board at this time to handle electronically filing your request for licensure or to renew your license, and the ability to enter continuing education credits and the different paperwork involved in filing for an application. If you don't like filing electronically, the board also accepts paper applications. It does take a lot longer when you submit paper applications versus doing so electronically. I would encourage everyone to use the electronic format. The first tab at the top of the page is titled About. If you click on that, you're going to see a picture of current board members as well as a listing of the board members' names, who appointed them, and when their term expires in the staff of the board, and a way to contact that staff member if you have questions, concerns, or issues. Board members are appointed by the North Carolina Legislature and the Governor's Office. If you have questions about being appointed to the board, your questions should be addressed to your local representative or the Governor's Office directly. There's also a link to the meeting schedule, the financial audits done by the board, and the approved minutes for past meetings, as well as a link to the current newsletter offered by the board. Going back up at the top, we're going to the Resources tab. Under that tab, there is a lot of information. There's frequently asked questions for the consumers. There are links to learning the locksmith trade, application instructions, the general statute, or commonly called the Locksmith Licensing Act, to the administrative code, which is the rules that the board makes in regards to fulfilling the responsibilities set forth in the act. There's a section on myths and facts that are out there. Reviewing these will hopefully give you better understanding around licensing. Information on finding continuing education providers for people who are currently licensed and need continuing education hours for renewals, renewal training logs, as well as sponsorship forms for people who wish to become continuing education providers, and other links in regards to application processes. There are also best practices forms for locksmiths that can be used when interacting with the public. The next tab is Exam. Under this tab, you'll find the dates that the exam is being offered currently, as well as some instructions involving that. Under Verify License tab is where the public and licensed locksmiths can check at any time they want to see if an individual has a valid locksmith license. The person's name can be searched. The search will produce a report if the license is current, expired, suspended, revoked, if the person has had disciplinary action by the board. By going under the Complaints tab, at the top you're going to find several sections and a bunch of information under each sub-tab. Number 1, Complaints, shows how to file a complaint with the Attorney General's Office and with the Licensing Board. You'll also find links to stories done by media outlets in regards to issues with people posing as locksmiths. The sub-tab Injunctions, if you click on that, you will see the current injunctions done by the board. The injunctions are court cases the board has placed against people and businesses for violations of the Locksmith Licensing Act. The next subsection is disciplinary orders. You can read those disciplinary orders that have been issued against a locksmith who violated the rules. Under the Meetings tab, you'll see when the next meetings are scheduled. You'll also see links that show the minutes that have been approved for publication. The Contact Us tab is where you send any questions or concerns you may have. I would encourage you, if you have topics you would like to see in these videos that we're putting out there, please send us an email with ideas, questions, or topics you would like addressed in these videos. There's a lot of bad information out there in social media or other sources. We encourage you to come to the board with your questions so we can accurately answer those questions and help you understand better. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel so you'll know when a new video is posted. As a side note, neither the board nor any of its members profits from the production of these videos or the viewing of same. Have a good day.